So far, as I'm leveling all the jobs, the convoluted jobs, like Paladin is the most convoluted of the tanks. Dark Knight is hit the glowing buttons, Gunbreaker is do the rotation, Warrior is hit Felcleave. Of the healers, Astro is the hardest to tell what's going on because it's not immediately clear that you put the card on the wrong person. You could just always say like, oh, I'm with my friend, I'm gonna put that card on them every time. And like it doesn't actively make you feel bad for doing that. It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess. But Scholar's pretty straightforward because your pet's doing the heavy lifting and a lot of the leveling. And White Mage is just really, like, everything just works. Like, yes, there's optimization there, but also everything just works. So, in magical ranged, Black Mage is very complicated, but you get it. When Enochian falls off, it's your fault. Red Mage is literally like, fill the bars. Just fill the bars. And Summoner, the new Summoner, is really straightforward. It's very logical. The cards tell you in the tooltip, but I'm talking about a visual reminder, because reading and understanding are two different things. And so if somebody doesn't understand the significance, they're like, oh, it kind of recommends melee people, but I forgot that. Like, is it that big of a deal? Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah, we had people fall. I was the only person that made it and then did DPS to the boss, and the healer made it, but then never stepped inside with me. And so there's no way to know that you're playing your class well or poorly. And people are like, oh, well, I can just read it and understand. If that was true, we wouldn't need teachers. Like, if everybody could just read and understand, we would literally just send books to kids' homes, and then they would just all be brilliant. That's not at all how any of that works. So, like, some sort of kind of feedback that tells you as you improve that's optional to engage in. Like the bunny ears, where you're like, oh, the bunny ears are bad. How do I not get the bunny ears? Cool. I haven't seen the bunny ears for a whole dungeon. And aggro did used to mean something, but it doesn't now, because now with tank stance, all tanks are perfect and all DPS are not good enough. I'm never going to rip off a tank. The world's worst tank, I will never rip off them. It'll never happen. Because tank stance is literally 10x threat. Alright. So far the most convoluted jobs are Paladin, Astro, Summoner as it sits right now, but I think this is going to be a pretty clean roll next expansion. The Fizz ranged, like, Dancer's so easy, and everything glows, and it all feels good. And next expansion it gets even cleaner. Bard, I think, gets a lot easier to tell because you're trying to build out these stickers, and if you want the stickers, you just have to do the songs. So I think Machinist will be the most convoluted, and it's really not that bad. The melee is just all over the place. Samurai's at least, like, if you're getting your stickers, you're doing it decent, right? That feels to be okay. Monk is just screwed up.